4-3-2-1. Today we're going to begin looking at Psalm 22. We'll look at the first 15 verses together this morning. If you got a Bible or your device, go ahead and open that up or just listen. We're going to read the first 15 verses here. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me from the words of my groaning? Oh my God, I cry by day, but you do not answer, and by night, but I find no rest. Yet you are holy, enthroned on the praises of Israel. In you our fathers trusted. They trusted and you delivered them. To you they cried and were rescued. In you they trusted and were not put to shame. But I am a worm and not a man, scorned by mankind and despised by the people. All who see me mock me. They make mouths at me, they wag their heads. He trusts in the Lord. Let him deliver him. Let him rescue him, for he delights in him. Yet you are he who took me from the womb. You made me trust you at my mother's breast. On you was I cast from my birth, and from my mother's womb you have been my God. Be not far from me, for trouble is near, and there is none to help. Many bulls encompass me, strong bulls of Bashan surround me. They open wide their mouths at me like a ravening and roaring lion. I am poured out like water, and all my bones are out of joint. My heart is like wax, it is melted within my breast. My strength is dried up like a potsherd, and my tongue sticks to my jaws. You lay me in the dust of death. Mark?
It's been noted many times before that the Psalms oftentimes are very, very honest, and they're very, very human. They don't deny in any way that life is difficult and that challenges come to the person who's trying to follow the Lord. They don't deny that we have questions sometimes. It's not that we have no faith, but it's just we don't understand why things are happening the way they are. So throughout the first part of this psalm, that's what you hear. Why have you forsaken me? I cry by day, I groan, I find no rest. Verse 6, I am a worm and not a man, scorned by mankind, despised by people. All who see me mock me. He seems to suggest that God is far away from him. He's poured out like water, his bones are out of joint. His heart is like wax. It's melted within his breast. All these are cries of desperation. To some degree or another, in everyone's life, we're going to face some moments like this. And they're going to be real moments. They're going to be painful moments. They're going to be hurtful moments where we're crying out to God. We feel alone. It's not so much that we are, but we feel alone. So I guess the thing I would point out is it's normal and natural for us to feel this way sometimes. All of us are going to go through moments, whether it's a health struggle, some kind of financial struggle, struggles with our family, where we feel like we're not getting the answers that we long for. Though we have faith, draw comfort from the fact that that's a normal thing for everyone to go through.
Yeah. And it's not all doom and gloom. The important thing is how we respond to those situations that Mark talked about, because they are going to come. And we see how the psalmist here deals with those situations. In verse 9, he talks about the one who took him from his mother's womb. It is God who has been with him from the womb. And then in verse 11, he asks God not to be far away from him because there is trouble near him and there is no one else who can help him. That's the response that a child of God needs to have, to realize God's been with me from the moment of my birth. I can look to him. I can ask him to be near me. It shows the power of prayer, and we need to be implementing prayer more in our lives. But to show that even in the middle of the times that are the worst, that are the hardest, where we feel like all of our energy is gone, we can turn to God because he's always been there for us.
Yeah. Real quick, I had a Christian tell me years ago that she'd heard this saying, and I think it's a wonderful one. Feelings are not facts. We may feel a certain way, and that's an honest assessment of where we are, but we eventually change those feelings by holding on to the facts.
Yeah, good lesson. Well, thank you all for joining us today. We hope this helps you, particularly if you're going through a difficult time in your life. We know a lot of people are right now, and we hope that this helps you, whatever you're going through in your life right now. We hope that you'll join us again tomorrow as we finish up Psalm 22. We hope you'll have a great day.